Hi, everybody. I just wanted to give you a quick message about the importance of not only meditation, but even more important in many ways is what happens in between meditation. What happens when you stand up from your meditation and you start your day whenever it is you meditate, and then what happens in between that and the next time you meditate? Because meditation is great. If you meditate, you already know that it's great. Depending on how you meditate, what you meditate on, there's different experiences, and there's obviously different teachers about meditation. But in the Buddhist context of contemplative and concentrative meditation, we're meditating on a certain ideal, sutra, training, something like that in this mode of calm abiding. And then we're done with our meditative equipoise, and we get up and we start our day. And what happens is this, and as my teacher always says, it's very important to remember to be in this state of meditation at all times, because when we're in a state of meditation, we're observing things and we're non-reactive to those things that we're observing. And then as soon as we get up and start our day, we start acting out of our subconscious, our habits. We don't consciously think when we go to the store, well, first I'm going to get in my car, then I'm going to turn the car on, and then I'm going to put it in reverse, and then I'm going to back out the driveway, and then I'm going to put it in drive, and then I'm going to go down the street, and then I'm going to take my first left, then I'm going to take my first right, and then I'm going to take another right, then I'm going to drive to the store. We don't consciously think about any of those things. We just do it because we've done it so many times before. And yet in meditation, that's kind of what our day would look like. Being observant of all the things that we do, of all the small little choices that we make that make our day what it is. And this is something that is, if left untouched or unacknowledged, can basically take all the benefits that you get from meditation and totally throw them out the door. And I mean, even myself, if you know me, I always joke around that the only thing standing between me and enlightenment is traffic. And I can have a great meditation and leave the monastery and pull out onto the main road, and suddenly traffic is that trigger for me. It's like, blah, 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 blah. And that's not very observant of what I want to create. That's not making a choice of what I want to create in this life. It's just this reaction from deep inside of me that the more that I concentrate when I'm in the car saying, I know I'm going to be in traffic, I want to be aware of my reactions, my responses. These are the actions that I've already taken in the past, right? React, to act again as if you did once before. And I get to be aware of that. When I'm aware of that, nothing bothers me on the road. When I'm aware of being on the road, and I'm aware that people are not going to drive the way that I deem that they should, right? Or even by the letter of the law. And people are going to do crazy things on the road. When I'm aware of that, and then I'm aware of me in that position, and then I'm aware of my observations in that position, then I'm aware of my choices to make in that position, that's when I come from a peaceful place. And that's when nothing bothers me. And that's when I can sit calmly and drive and just do what I need to do and not worry about what everybody else around me is doing, what all the other cars around me are doing, even if they cut me off, even if something else is happening, right? Because I have that awareness, and I am in a conscious meditation, a conscious awareness of not only where I am, but what I'm doing and how I am being in reference to the world around me. And when I can really look and see how I am being in reference to the world around me and choose my response, that's when the calmness happens. That's when the happiness happens. That's when the joy happens, because I'm no longer concentrating on what's happening in the world and how the world is whirling around me. I am focused on and being attentive to and objective to, not subjective, but objective to me in that world, not separate from, but in dependence on, and me and other things being dependent on me in the world. And then I'm focused on what I'm choosing to do, and I'm focused on me and how I behave in that world. And then I can concentrate and I can see what choice is going to bring me peace versus what choice is going to bring me anger or other negative emotions, right? And so these are the things to concentrate on once you're out of meditation. Because if you just meditate and you get up and you go on your day and you don't think about it again, your meditations aren't doing anything except for in that small moment during your day, either calming your mind or bringing focus to something in you, depending on, again, how you meditate or what kind of meditations that you do. But then what about, let's say that you meditate for an hour every day. What about the other 23 hours? What about the other 23 hours? When you're just doing what it is that you do with subjectivity, meaning that I get to see the world and be a victim to it and be, well, that person did this and that person did this, and this is my subjective nature, rather than be objective to say, okay, yes, this happened, but what did I do? How did I respond? Where did I come from? What were my triggers? What were my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions? What were my choices? What were the choices that were available to me? Did I even see all the choices that were available to me? If I didn't see all the choices available to me, what could I choose, or what would I choose then? And those are the ways to be in a meditative state, a concentrative state, and be objective about your role in the world around you, rather than just having things happen and the world happening to you or with you or for you or whatever. You are now taking an active role in your own life. So I just wanted to give you that idea about how to be in between the meditation sessions, a way to look at yourself objectively and give yourself those choices based on what you want to create. But it takes practice and it takes time. This is something that you'll be able to do and then won't even think about until the next time you think about this video, right? Because we have so many years of our brain teaching us one way to be. And this nature of it is saying my mind is not in control of me. I am in control of me. And that takes some practice to get to. But with practice becomes perfection. And again, also rely on a teacher to show you not only how you can incorporate these things in your life, but when it's hard for you to incorporate, you have somebody to talk to about it that can lead you in the right direction. So that's it for me for right now. If you guys want to know anything more about deep spiritual truths and how to learn them, reach out to me, because I'd be happy to be in service to you and show you different ways to be. That's it for me. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.